This is Mitch for Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. Last week on the show, I had my girlfriend on the show for the very first time, Christine Mackey, family health educator from the KBIC Health Systems. And today, for the very first time, I have my mom on the show. Hey, Mom.
Hello.
So I'm going to let you go ahead and, I call you Mom, but so I know that's not your real name. You can introduce yourself to all the listeners and then tell them about your new job position here within the KBIC.
My name is Dianne McMahon, and I started here in February, the Elderly Nutrition Director.
And we're at the KBIC Ojibwa Senior Citizens Building here on, Tuesday afternoon. It's just after lunch. I'm here with my brand new nifty recorder. And how long you been in the position?
Since February 5th.
And how you liking it so far?
I'm loving it.
Loving it. What'd you guys have for lunch today?
Beef stroganoff.
Ooh, and where does the recipe come from for that? You guys have a booklet, or do you throw your own recipe in there?
Our cook kind of has her own recipes in her head right now. I'm trying to get her to write them down, so if she misses a day, we can keep up with the good food.
Oh, okay. And how many people do you feed usually? First of all, how often you serve lunch Monday through Friday?
Yes, and we have people that come in and eat, and we have home deliveries, and it's average between 90 and 100 people right now.
That's how many people you feed total?
A day, yes.
Oh, a day. Okay. And how many people usually and the people that come here and eat, how many people usually serve?
Well, there's usually between anywhere from 20 to 30 something here.
And that's where we're at today is at lunchtime. It's pretty cool. Everyone's kind of sitting around. It's kind of like, like a little cafe atmosphere kind of.
Right.
And so the KBIC's language teacher, Howard Kimawan, he's been coming around lately too, right? He's not here today, but he's been coming around, right?
Yes, I've been seeing him once in a while.
Has he been speaking the language with some of the seniors here?
He has been. He's holding a class on Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, that's in the evening times, right?
Right.
But then he's here, is he here usually during the lunch session sometimes?
Usually, yeah. He usually comes in. He's not today, but he does speak the language with people that come in and eat.
That's very cool. So for some of you seniors that get the lunches delivered, maybe you want to start coming over to the seniors building here during the lunch periods and eat some lunch, hang out with people, and get some language lessons. So what was your job position again, Ma?
Elderly Nutrition Director.
And tell us a little bit about your education background and your career even building up to this job.
Well, I've always been in food service. My first job out of high school was a cook. I worked in hospitals, restaurants. I went through the dietary manager's course and worked at Bayside for 15 years, and then I started here. So I'm still in food service. Still in food service.
And tell us a little bit about how you guys come up with your menus. You said that the recipes are in the cook's head and you're going to get her to write them down, but what about the menus week to week?
Right now, the kitchen staff is deciding on them, but we are going to, in the future, have a calendar or some type of form up that people that come in and eat can put up their recommendations of what they'd like to see in the future or different kinds of meals that we haven't served here yet.
Very cool. I was part of the Decolonizing Diet Project. Have you ever thought about maybe incorporating some of those native foods and stuff into the diets?
Well, I'll have to bring that up to the residents. It's mainly their choice.
Oh, okay, so there you go. That's pretty cool. So the last thing I guess I want to ask is what's for lunch tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are having chili.
Chili?
Chili and cornbread.
Okay, well, thank you very much for taking the time off.
Thank you.